Hello, friends. Hi, and happy Friday. Hopefully you are going to be seeing us on our website, streaming to YouTube and to Facebook. Jonathan is getting us set up. We had a few little glitches that we didn't expect yesterday, so I feel like I'm like way down here.
And by a few, we mean every glitch you can imagine.
Every glitch you can imagine. I'm going to adjust this for just a second here, because I feel like I am like teeny tiny in the screen, but we're good.
I did the test.
So here we are. Are we live on Facebook?
No.
Not yet.
No, we are.
We are?
Almost.
Well, welcome. I'm Lynn, and you have found Ellen J. Goods on one of our streaming platforms. Fingers crossed. We're good. Are we good to go?
Just keep talking to our YouTube friends, would ya?
I sure will. It is so nice to have you here today. You guys, are we able to?
Just keep talking, Mom.
Okay.
Okay, do your job and dazzle.
All right. I can't talk when you guys are talking because I'm listening to that
Don't
going
listen
on
to
too.
us. We're just trying to figure it out.
I know. All right. Yeah, we had some major like streaming updates, and it just threw everything off. And so yeah, we are doing our best to get everybody connected. Fingers crossed.
Should be live now.
Should be good.
Okay, let us know if you're seeing us on Facebook. Definitely. I know we're on YouTube. I know we're streaming to our website as well. Today, we are going to be making some really cool stuff from old crap.
Mom!
Can you do a sensor, like a bleed?
I should do a bleed. If I don't know where I lost my sound machine.
Well,
Yes, it worked.
basically, that's what we're going to be doing, because look I've just got every kind of like old furniture leg that we scavenge and scrounge, and that our friend, our picker friend, can find for us. So we're going to be doing some really awesome things with these old, these are table legs, believe it or not. Would you believe it? They're table legs.
Would you
and
believe it?
I'll show you this one too. This is one of those like bun feet that you find like on the bottom of a big old sofa. These make great candle bases, but we will be, here's another, this was a little piece of a pillar, or a porch pillar, right? So, but we're gonna take it up a notch and create some really awesome crackled effects with the crackle paste, and then decorate these little things out, okay?
Okay, Jonathan's going to leave, but before he goes, can we give him a round of applause for all of his help?
He slunk out the door. See ya, John Jay. Thank you so much.
He's going to go downstairs and unpack our IOD.
Yay! Yeah, we've got...
It's a family affair today. We've got Livia on the register. Yep, lots of help.
Lots of help today. So welcome. We are in Medina, New York, between Buffalo and Rochester, not too far from Canada, certainly not far from Pennsylvania or Ohio either. In fact, we get a lot of visitors from Pennsylvania and Ohio.
Is that right?
Yes, we do. We certainly do. And speaking of Ohio, Megan and I are going to be in Ohio.
I keep forgetting about that.
Or at least I know I'm going to be in
I'm
Ohio.
going. I just like, whoa, I can't believe we're going to
The
be
first
Ohio.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of October, we will be at Extending Grace.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
And I'll be teaching for 2 days there with an art journal project. Lots of really wonderful techniques, and I think 3 to 4 complete spreads in an art journal to get you revved up and going on your journaling.
Judy, what was happening yesterday? It was just an issue with our streaming platform. We were not able to easily connect. We have a streaming platform that makes us able to go on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
And our website.
And that just was not working yesterday, so we had to choose, and it was Facebook. So we were bummed about it, and I'm still hoping we can get that video on YouTube because it's a very cool video of Mom decorating an autumn tree. So if you want to go over there and watch it, if you're a YouTube person and you missed it, check it out. But we'll work on getting it up here on YouTube as well, because it was really, really some of her best work, in my opinion.
Oh, is that right? Well, you
I
always
really
like it
thought
when
it
I
was
decorate
beautiful.
a tree. I'm just showing you guys, we'll go to the ends of the earth for you. And just remember always, somebody at L&J Goods loves you.
That's the truth.
It's true.
Maybe not everybody, but somebody.
Somebody.
I'm kidding.
We all
love
do.
you.
We all do.
It does feel like fall today. It's beautiful here.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Oh, my goodness.
Susan, yes, the sunflowers she used on the fall tree are not online. Maybe if you looked this morning, they weren't there, but they are there now, I promise.
Yeah, I added a few things today. I added that star garland that you guys saw and loved that I used right here. See that? That star garland is
Good
there,
job, Mom.
and there's only, I think I have like 6 of them. That's it.
I am over the moon with pride every time you put a little picture within a picture. I'm just like, oh, we've really made it.
We've
When you
come a
put
long
a
way,
picture-
baby.
Yes, it's amazing.
From a rubber band wrapped around my iPhone,
gosh.
stuck to around a yardstick, and clamped onto the end of my work table next door.
100%.
We have an actual tripod these days.
Jonathan said the title of our live today should just be our motto at L&J Goods.
Which is?
Making cool stuff with old things.
Sounds good to me.
Or was it making cool things with old stuff? I can't remember.
One of
Either
the
way,
other.
it's great.
Making good stuff with good old stuff.
Oh, Linda
That's
just
what we're
got
doing
back.
today.
Linda Gardner just got back from her first estate sale. She got
Really, Linda?
frames and lace and old encyclopedias.
Oh, how fun is that? You guys, I'm getting ready to take just a few days off. Obviously, the shop will be open all weekend. We will not be live on Monday unless I go live from my secret destination, which is a possibility.
You will.
Depends on what I can pull together. It may be a possibility. So watch for that. We're going to be... it's a possibility. I will just leave it at that.
Okay.
But we'll be back. We had a friend visit this morning that misses the Basement Chronicles terribly. She said, because I always was so inspired to just clean out my stuff. And there was just something about the vibe in the basement that I really, really loved.
I know, I wasn't sending any good vibes out in that basement.
Never. All right. Well, let's make some cool stuff. How about that? Today we're going to be working with our Pent Art Crackle Medium and Cracking Paste Primer. This is the Cracking Paste Medium. Megan, if you wouldn't mind, over on that shelf, I have several examples of the Cracking Paste. Some are metallic, some are... So if you grab those, we can at least show those.
I would absolutely.
I have done projects with the cracking paste before, and I love using it. I love using it. I think it gives the best texture, especially in combination with other cracking mediums. You can really get some cool effects, very authentic, chipping and crazing. And so, no, the samples. The samples of the cracking paste. Megan is so exhausted. Oh my gosh.
Get my steps in.
Yes, she is getting her steps in. Anyway, so let me switch the camera down and show you what we are working on today. We're going to create some little risers for different stuff. So, this is, again, see that big, like that bun foot, see that? That comes off the bottom of a piece of furniture, big old giant sofa. Yeah, I just needed the paste.
All right, it's got to be somewhere in here that you need, right?
All of this, yes. And like here's another bun foot. They usually have a screw in them like this, which you can just take a pair of pliers and unscrew that, or you can use that to, this was actually part of another bun foot, but you could totally turn this like attach other pieces of wood to this. You can layer these up and make your own really awesome pillars. This guy here would have been like this and screwed into the bottom of a table. See that? This would have gone into the bottom of a table, and it probably had some other kind of something screwed onto the bottom of it here. But this is the kind of piece we're talking about today. So what I have done is I have actually base coated with white. All of these pieces I'm doing with white paint. And
What white paint did you use today?
you know what? I use casement or picket fence or whatever. You can use whatever white you want.
Some people like to know exactly what white it is. Whites can be very...
I get it. I do need one other thing from you. A few more steps, dear. Could you just grab me a DIY liquid patina maybe or something like that?
And can you just tell me what cracking paste you're using today?
I am using the Pentart cracking paste.
Just straight up cracking.
Cracking paste and cracking paste primer.
Yes.
Yes.
The
okay.
Universal Cracking Paste Primer.
Yep.
Okay.
Universal. Okay. So I have prepped these already by painting them first. I put a couple coats of paint over each of these, and again, you can use like a contrasting color under this if you wanted to, but I just chose white. I'm keeping it simple, and I'm gonna emphasize the details of the cracks with a glaze of some kind. I have Debbie's DIY Dark and Decrepit here. So it's whatever, you can use waxes or anything like that. The cracking pastes are really awesome because they're super thick and they really give you lots of good texture. I do have a video on Facebook under the Pentart playlist that shows how to get these types of effects with cracking paste. Just kind of walks you through the basics. And I'm telling you, it's fun to use. You can get some awesome, very weathered looks. This is the metallic cracking paste. This
think
is
it's so cool.
Also fun to use. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I should have used one of these with that tinsel tree. Oh, I should, Megan. There's a bin of cracking paste back there.
Wow, we're really pushing
The
it to the
metallic
limit
cracking
today.
paste. Let's try that as long as,
Only because
we're doing it.
I want to see it.
Okay, so the cracking paste, just like all of the other two-step cracking product systems from Pentart, require to use the primer, which is step 1. Some of the sets come with the universal primer or fine line cracking primer or the classic crackle primer or the transparent gel primer. They're all the same thing, which is why we have really been switching to this universal paste. The universal primer is what you'll find on our website because we just find that you can use it with any of those cracking paste systems. I just said a whole lot of words. And
we're not sure yet, Shannon, about the Painterly paints.
yeah,
just
I'm
are-
working with them.
Yeah, we are.
I would love to know who is interested in L&J Goods.
Yeah, we really
playing
want-
around with those. I'm going to order an entire set. That's on my to-do list for today, so that I can really work with them and see if they are a good fit for our audience. And I can tell you, I am working on a project right now with some samples of those Painterly paints, and I'm excited about it. I mean, I will try anything. I love new stuff, and I love every kind of paint, and so it's fun for me to use them. I just want to be sure that it's an appropriate that you guys are all interested as well.
That you're interested. She has to
absolutely.
try it to see how she can teach you how to use it.
Exactly. Just like all of this stuff, right?
But it seems like a wonderful, wonderful
Oh my
product.
gosh, so good. Okay, so here you can see this has like kind of a shiny glaze to it. This has the first component already on it and it is dried. So does this. This has the first component. It has dried. What you'll notice is it goes on like, it's thick, like thick white glue, and then it dries to a transparent sheen. Okay, everybody following so far? Once this is completely dry, we can then move on to the cracking paste. Now, I have got a lot of lumpy, bumpy curves and all kinds of, different surfaces here. So my hope is that I'm going to show you how I apply this to get what looks like really thick, like layers and layers of chipping paint that would be on an old porch baluster, okay, or
Hey, Miss
old
Shirley.
architectural salvage.
Royce is wondering if you can explain the difference with the new paints. I'm not sure if you have tried them enough to do that.
They're water based. They are water reactivated. They are an acrylic paint, but they have no plastics in them. So that's what's really cool, is they're great for blending like a watercolor, but they're super thick.
And from when we spoke to Debbie, one thing that I really took away from it is that you can get a pigment and a color with these that you can't get with her regular formula.
That's exactly right. Yes, that is exactly right.
Which interests me because I love color.
So here it is. I mean, it's thick. See that? It's very thick and creamy and wonderful. And
Look at that color.
When I looked at all the colors, I was like, oh my gosh, that it's so my color palette, really. Like, you think of like my Christmas pieces that I did, and for Decoupage Queen, and my cottage roses that I did, but it's really it's lovely, and I am almost at the step where I'm going to be using these on a project that will be revealed soon.
And then we will have more info.
Yeah, and so we're good. There's a little teaser for you.
Hey, Cheryl Macedo and Patty Levine.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. And now, here again, I have a rigid palette knife, or, well, sort of flexible. This is my turquoise iris palette knife. And I have these curved surfaces. So I'm just going to do the best I can to get this medium on the side. So think of like I'm frosting a cake, or maybe, frosting a cake. And I'm only getting this on here right now. That's my objective. I just want to get it on there. So think of like if you bake, like a crumb coat, right? But it's going to be thicker than a crumb coat.
And way less tasty.
And way less tasty. That's right.
Does the paint stay thick on the canvas or level it out? I think you can shear it out, right?
You can shear it out, absolutely. I just know that Debbie just creates beautiful things.
Yes, she does. And she's amazing with color.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I'm very interested to play with these colors with my jelly plate. That is another thing that I'm kind of playing with, with the Bohemian Brights and maybe some metallics. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about that.
That sounds very, very exciting.
When we have a half a minute, right?
Yeah, of course. We will someday,
We
right?
sure will, of course. Okay, so I'm not going to go all the way around this because you don't need to see me icing this
I think it's quite
furniture foot.
satisfying to watch.
I know, right? It really is. It's so fun. So now I'm just going to make sure that I have that covered all the way around. I can't believe Royce is here. She usually joins us on Mondays.
Oh yeah, while she's doing her accounting.
Yep. And so I have a dry brush here, you guys. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to start like kind of skimming over this a little bit, because I really want to get like kind of those brush strokes. Like all I can think of is like, okay, when you add like one more coat of paint to an old, your old 1800s house porch pilasters or porch banisters or doors or trim, any of that. And it's like, you're using a crappy old brush. But we see that actually on some of those pieces of architectural salvage that we get. It's just random brush strokes. It's nothing, it hasn't been sprayed on with a sprayer. We're looking at, we got a coat of paint on there just to get it covered, right? And hopefully stop the chipping, which it never does completely, and it gives us that beautiful chippy old finish that we all crave. That's what we look for. Had they only known, right?
Liz, I think it is a fun Friday. We're tired.
It's
but
a very
still,
fun Friday.
I'm happy to be here. I feel grateful to be at a job that I like doing.
Megan,
I feel happy to have Jonathan and Libby here helping us today.
Yeah.
It just makes it nice to work alongside people that not only you like them, but you love them.
It really is. I mean, how do we get to do this,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so see that texture, but now I'm going to kind of go, I want to take another, I'm going to just take a damp brush and smooth that out just a little bit. I don't need to do a perfectly good job. I just want to, again, create some varying types of texture here. And I can come in and I can even kind of pat a little bit. I can let some of this be a little thicker than the others. But can you see what I'm doing? I'm just working over this so that I get another type of texture on this.
Okay. Lots of people excited to be in Ohio. I'm excited about it.
That's
all
so
over
cool.
again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a couple of tickets left. So it's good. I love it. It's a really nice event. I was there last year, and I got to tell you, it really is. Devin and Sue do such a great job. Every meal is provided for you guys. So really, and our supply list it's not that big of a supply list. So I think
I'll give a link here.
yeah, it's going to be really fun. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, so there is that. Do you see that, you guys? How I've smoothed out some of it, and others I've allowed some of this to be thicker layers, some to be thinner layers, and because of that, I'm going to get different random cracks on here and different thicknesses of cracks on here. It's already cracking on my fingers. And then we would let this dry overnight. And I'm telling you right now, with the,
Do I hear a live band? That's a sign we need to turn the music down.
oh dear,
No, you don't.
it's Disney calming piano music. Okay, so there it is. Now I will go ahead and dry this real quick so you can see how quickly how it begins to crack. It's really fun. I really, really love using this product. This I just let dry overnight. Some of the chunks fell off, and oh my gosh, love it, love it, love it.
Oh, Holly's got a hurricane coming in South Maine.
Oh no! I just want you to begin to see where some of this starts to crack. You guys, with most of these Crackle products, especially the Fine Line or the Random Crackle or the Classic, if you're not seeing cracks evidence right away, I would say most especially with the Random Crackle and with the Fine Line, apply some heat to it, and man, that will totally get those cracks going.
Dagny.
Hi,
So
Dagny.
she's watching while she should be battening down the hatches.
Oh, do you have a storm coming there too?
I'm sorry to brag, but our weather is just, it is so rare that we get just perfect weather. It's just so nice, and it's going to be nice all weekend.
I just hope none of this weather impacts our flights.
I do too. It doesn't sound like it's in that direction. We have our first marching band show this weekend. That's a big deal. Little baby Henry is very nervous.
I bet he is. All right, guys, you tell me when you can begin to see some of those cracks showing. Let me know when you can see them on camera. I'm seeing them here, but I want you guys to see them.
Dagny said the hurricane's coming right up the Bay of Fundy. We are 20
Oh
minutes from
my
that
gosh.
coast.
So what happens then if it happens during tide? Is that a problem? Because the Bay of Fundy has massive variances in the tide.
She said she's 20 minutes from that coast.
You know what? I gotta tell you something, Dagny. It has always been a dream of mine to go to the Bay of Fundy.
Yeah. Well, maybe we have to go see Dagny.
You see this? Tell me when you can see those cracks.
Lulu says keep folded towels near your windows just in case when driven rain comes in. Trust me, I've been through many, even category 5s.
Wow.
Janice said she hasn't had any luck with the crackle, but I love the look. What have you tried?
Yeah, let's hear what kind of crackle medium you're using.
Shirley sees the cracks.
Good.
Liz sees them at the top. Dagny said, well, come on up here, girls. Just not right now.
Not right now, no. Now, if I really hiked this,
Could you use your heat gun?
yeah, but I'm almost done. I just wanted to show them. Now, can you see it, you guys? Now you should be able to see, right? Can you see those cracks?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so this isn't completely dry. Obviously, it's very thick paste, so it's going to take a minute to get dry all the way through, but you can see what a great chippy old painted finish that we've got going on there. And then here is my other one that I have previously prepared.
Deborah's in Lafayette, and they're having great weather. If you're flying in this week, you should not have a problem here, she said.
Good. Okay, so you can also, if you want to, you can also like kind of scrape a little bit of this off just to give you some. Of course, I would not use my palette knife. I would use something a little sturdier. But you can like chip some of this away just to give you just an even cooler kind of look on here. More texture, more texture, more texture, right? Okay. Now, let's get some of that metallic on this other spindle piece. And I think, what are we gonna do? What looks best with silver?
Blue, I guess. I always want pink, but
Yeah,
I think
I like that.
I like silver with this with the coppery stuff.
It's
The
kind
pink
of a
looks
grass.
good.
It's very warm, so
Yeah,
I
it
think
is
I'm gonna
warm.
go with that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
Sent Libby down to help Jonathan. I told her I'd let her know if the customer comes in.
Okay. So this is the cracking paste, the metallic cracking paste, and you can see it's a really creamy. It's not as thick and textury as that others, but we can still just get it on here. Hi, Sandy.
Patty would like to come with us to see Dagny and the Bay of Fundy.
Well,
that
let's
sounds
go.
like a great girl
Let's
trip. Want to
go.
come, Leah?
Oh, yeah. When are we
Okay.
going? Wait
Well,
for me to get
after
back from-
she's got some terrible weather there, so we'll wait until that settles down.
Okay.
Dagny can tell us when to come. Look how beautiful that is.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna take my brush. I'm gonna just start to brush this around. So this behaves a little bit differently than the cracking paste. It's a little different texture, but you can still get some really cool, it's thick, but you can trowel this on a flat surface and it's going to be really neat.
I don't remember if I said at the beginning, but I did make a collection where you can find everything she's using here. It's in the comment the description on Facebook and YouTube. Or just on our website we have a category at the top of our website. What is it called? Featured on our live videos,
On your tutorials or something
Yes.
like that? I don't remember exactly.
Lulu said, Mom, you're the best teacher of Crackle. I've watched many, and you're the only one that tells everything in all points.
Oh my gosh, well thank you. You know, I love using it, and trust me, 9 times out of 10 I learn from my mistakes that I've made.
Don't want to do that again.
Yeah, right? I'm like, oh, that behaves differently. It's why it's so important, you guys. Like, and I know, I mean, we've had these talks. We have had these talks. We've done those videos, the differences between all the different Crackle mediums. And so many people struggled with the fine line when we first had it. Mm-hmm. I promise you, they're really not that hard, but most of the time we dive right in, like I did, and I was so excited to get that in my hot little hands that I had to hurry up and use it without really getting like good knowledge about how the product worked, and especially what finish to put on it for the fine line.
Totally.
And I totally ruined, like, well, I mean, I was only practicing on tags, which was good, but I had to, I put the wrong kind of a finish over it, and like I ended up with gunk, right?
That's what I did with the Moss Effect. Oh,
You did the same thing with Moss Effect?
such a mess. I was like, oh.
Yeah. But that's why I do those tutorials for you guys. They're there. I hope that they make sense and they're easy to follow and they're quick. You know, you don't have to watch a tutorial for an hour. They're quick little 8, 9, 10-minute ones.
10, 20, 30, 45.
No. Oh, hey, by the way, I know a lot of you have already checked it out, but we do have a new video up on YouTube, and it is that pumpkin stack.
Oh, yeah, that everyone's
Watched
been
it.
waiting for. You watched it?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you come in with a list today? I have a
No.
lot of stuff for you today.
I have stuff downstairs because
Yes.
I placed an order during Wednesday.
Yes, yes, and all your other orders that I've been collecting for you.
I
Deborah
saw
says-
my sister's comment too. Oh, I can see Leah.
Oh
doing
yeah,
that.
I saw that. Deborah says, I struggle with the crackle paste because it flakes off at times.
Sure.
And you don't like that.
Are you sure that you're getting your primer covering the whole piece so that you have good adhesion? But you saw me, Deborah. I mean, I was just like chipping stuff away on it. So
Yeah, Susan said I used one of your papers and classic crackle that didn't put a finish on and it peeled. Yep, we're learning. You've got it down pretty much though, right? Can you
I
say?
think so, for the most part.
Everyone's loving that rose gold.
Isn't that beautiful? Like, I don't know if I've ever shared these metallic pastes on
I think we have.
on video.
I don't remember seeing it.
Oh, really? Well, you remember. Yes.
right
You're
here.
pretty good. I was just gonna say you're like those are not in my collection, so I don't think I've seen.
Leah
I
would
just
know.
you know where I thought we used them on some ornaments, like on
Oh, yes, we
frames.
did. In fact, those are over there if you
Yeah.
want to grab. There's one that has a blue. You're right, Megan.
Might have missed it. Might have been one of those days I had to work.
Those rare. Yeah, but usually you go back and look.
I
Look,
usually
look
do.
right. Yep. Under, no? No. Look over on the shelf. The shelf where the pentard is and the inks, IOD inks. I just hit, yep, I just had that sample in my hand the other day.
Oh,
That blue and silver looks so pretty together.
This we did last year when we did some ornaments, but look how beautiful that crackle is. Oh my goodness. So pretty.
Hey, Dolores. And hello, Darlene. She's new to our channel. Welcome.
Hi, Darlene. So good to have you here.
oh, by the way, did I see a second cat at your place?
A second what?
Cat.
Maybe.
Yes.
I looked, I went, oh, Edith, you have a friend.
She's a collector now.
I'm not a cat collector, but two is better than one.
Yes.
So, yes. We'll share more of the story of, we don't know what her name is yet.
What would Zoe do if you brought a cat into your home?
She'd probably be afraid of it because
Yeah.
she's a wolf dog.
Yeah.
And
She tries
would
to
not
act
like
tough,
it.
though.
Yeah, she would not like it though because she likes being the only animal in our house.
Yes.
After years of having two schnauzers.
She's the queen now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is starting to crack, you guys. Can you see that? And I might send my friend Leah into the bathroom to try the rest of this.
I can do that.
The rest of
Thank
this metallic
you.
lollipop.
It looks like a big metallic lollipop.
Here's a great question from
Sure.
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
She watched the pumpkin video. Question: how many air dry clay packs did you use? I'm a novice and fear I'm not great at mixing blending colors to get your natural look.
I used about 1.5. Okay. This is my liquid patina just because it happened to be the thing that I knew Megan could find very quickly.
Do you think, even though she's a novice, that she will be able to attain that natural blending look that you did?
Yes, you absolutely can, because what I did with that is if you watch, I really slopped that paint on there. The key is to use a little bit of paint to start and a little bit of that. I use Debbie's DIY. I use liquid patina, and I use, oh look, there's that, look, that orange crush right there. Liquid patina, water. How about this? A lesson within a lesson. Is that okay?
Of course it is. Everyone loves a bonus lesson. I just love your nail color this time, Mom. I wish I had taken a picture so I can do mine like that next time.
Thank you very much. I'm just grabbing a little clay, the air dry clay piece. Anybody else have leftover resin that they have laying around? Here's a sand dollar. We'll do that. I also have some air dry clay pieces in here too. All right, so lesson within a lesson. I have some
Lessons
water.
on lessons.
I have a little water. I have a little liquid patina. I have just a little touch of Debbie's DIY paint. And I mean little touch. I always pour way too much out. But, so the first thing that you always want to do before you apply Debbie's, I think, for me, when you want to get that watery look, when you want your mediums to move around on the surface, you want to coat the surface of your air dry clay. With some kind of a top coat. I'm just using liquid patina. I also do that with my chalk paste, cracking paste. Doggone it.
Maybe
Depends
this
our
lesson
cracking
was
paste.
adolescent stuff.
I know. But I want to put a finish over this because it's chalky.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to control the amount of ultimate finish, be it wax or a glaze or watercolor or paints. I want to be able to control that on this surface. I don't want it to soak in unevenly, if that makes sense.
I have always felt this is one of your best tips across the board. Like whatever you're working with, to put that on there first, so that however you're going to distress it or whatever you're going to use, that it moves and glides more easily.
Yeah.
And you have a little bit more breathing room if you want to wipe some off. Like,
Yeah,
makes a
you
big
have better
difference.
control over the mediums that you apply over the top.
Cindy asks, is there a supply list for the pumpkin project? I couldn't find it. It should be in the description on YouTube.
On YouTube.
On the YouTube video.
Yep. If you look down in that description box, I've linked to every single product that I used.
Tracy said, I played with the liquid patina and paint like you did in the video, and it was great. A new process to me.
Great.
Love
I'm
to hear
so
that.
glad. That is what it's all about. And hey, how about making gradient sizes of those pumpkins?
Yeah.
Right? Make a stack that is all like different gradient sizes. Okay, so there we go. I have applied a thin coat of liquid patina. You could use Big Top. You could use Fusion
Tough coat.
Tough Coat. You could use
Rock Hard.
Jane's Rock Hard Funkature Top Coat.
Whatever you got. As long as it's one of those.
Yes. And then again, I applied it over top of, this is air dry clay. This would be what our pumpkin stacks would be after they dry. So I want that to dry. Did it crack? Oh
So
yeah, we got some
cool.
cracking going on.
Will we get that paintbrush out? Nobody knows.
We will. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, if you're up for an experiment, like especially with those pumpkins, the stacked pumpkins, those have a very uneven look to them too. And if you think about those types of pumpkins, like at the farm stand, like out in the wild, they're very mottled and chalky, and on some surfaces they're a little bit blue, they're a little bit orange, they're a little bit coral, they're kind of all sorts of things.
A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, Megan. That'll be another one in a minute. Okay, so I dip my brush in water. I get a little bit of
Patina.
liquid patina, and a tiny little bit of paint, and I just kind of mix those all together. And then I get that paint on there. And I'll add a little more where I need to, but you always start light. And that's how you get that watercolory sort of a look to your pumpkin. You can also take paper towel, baby wipe, a damp paper towel or baby wipe, and dab it away, and there you go. That's how you get that kind of a look.
Now are you going to turn that seashell into a pumpkin?
I am not. I am not. I'm going to turn this into something cool. Let me dry this real quick.
That would be cute with the pumpkin sitting on it.
It really would. I mean, these are pumpkin risers. There you
Yeah.
go.
Really and truly.
Oh, that Korean barbecue is giving me
Oh no. We did have a great lunch.
a little
today.
diet.
Oh, you know it's tough when it's Mom and I usually just split one miniature Diet Coke. Today we're splitting two.
I think I only had a sip of your other one.
Whatever.
I think you drank more than you think you
There's
did.
not much more than 2 sips each and every.
I know,
each
right?
one.
Well, gulps maybe.
Show. I don't know if you're allowed to show, but just show the size of these cans next to what you're using, so they can see what we're talking about. I mean, look at this. Would be a great mini Diet Coke pedestal.
Oh my gosh, Megan, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
That's how I'll present it to you from now on.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Could you please
Sponsor us.
like
guys.
this? Like this?
I think on the pink
And
one.
then.
Oh my
I mean, come on.
Honestly, every day for our live. That's how I'm gonna. I will present that to you.
It's a little tough to drink it that way.
No, but that's how I'll present it to her.
Yeah.
If I could have a
Like
little
on
bit
a
of like
hotel
liquid
trip.
smoke that would come out.
Perfect, Megan. Nothing would make me happier.
Except I'm gonna open it for you.
Oh, that would be great. Just the sound of that and my first sip.
Yeah.
We've got Korean barbecue onion breath going on.
Oh, I was gonna offer you an Altoid, but you probably can't.
She's like,
Now I can
you
share.
need it.
No.
Oh, under the cloche is just everything to me.
To make a little snow dome. All right.
Fake snow just dripping down the. Okay.
Oh, little icicles.
That's great,
Oh.
Stephanie. That'll be fun to practice with those papers. Colleen says, thank you so much for the video on the pumpkin stack. I love it. The urn looks 3D. And using that
That
one
urn
mold
is
to make
awesome.
all those varying sizes of pumpkin, genius talent.
I'm telling you right now, we got to do that urn thing again because that was. Oh my gosh, I love that.
It would
And
be
that
cool-
Roycycle, the Roycycled urn, but the anthracite stone paste and that Pentart rust paint set. It did it. That's what did it.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this liquid patina right here. That's the clear. This is actually Debbie's dark and decrepit liquid patina. So we're gonna use that.
Do you want me to go grab that? Come up. Here.
I just texted her.
And I'm just gonna dip, because this is dark. Like Debbie's dark and decrepit is really dark and decrepit liquid patina. I also like the fusion glaze as well. But I wanna,
Like the antique and glaze, you mean?
the antique glaze, yeah, I love that color brown. So a little,
Do you want fresh water?
Start with a little and then add more. You can always add more. If you go too dark too soon, you might be disappointed, but that's why I put that base coat, that barrier coat of liquid patina on first. Then I have a damp cloth and I'm just going to dab that away. And look at how that settles into the cracks, but yet I'm also dabbing a little bit so that it just looks dirty and grungy, like it was literally on a house down the street.
Are you talking about someone in particular?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Do you want me to dump your water and get you some fresh
Sure.
water? That's
Yeah,
looking
you
quite
can
pink.
swish out those brushes there, and this dries rather quickly, so you want to make sure that you work a little section at a time. Super cool. Yeah, that's you I'm talking about, Jonathan. Super cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But see how I'm mixing the dark and decrepit with
Hold on.
this clear liquid patina with a wet brush. And then dab it away. So it will sink into those cracks. And then we're gonna keep the dirt and grunge in the deepest recesses here. But then you could also come over this with another color of paint and kind of dry brush over it and begin to add some other different layers and so forth. So neat. It really does give a really cool, authentic chippy painted finish. Just the kind of thing we don't really want around our actual houses, on the outsides of our houses. But I've done an urn project also where, like, if you put this paste inside of an urn, you can, like, urn stencil, or I did the IOD pumpkin urn project. That's on YouTube as well. And I just created that urn all out of molds. And in some of those open areas, I used the cracking paste. Oh man, it was so cool. Just really, really good. Okay, so that'll do that. We'll dry that one in a minute. And let's take a look at this little lady here. And we have got some serious, look at big chunky cracks here, little cracks here where it's thinner. So good. Here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. Somebody said they didn't like their cracking medium chipping away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna purposefully chip some away. How about that?
Dark and Decrepit is a glaze, not a paint.
So see what I'm saying, you guys? You can get even more texture and more of a look of layers by using a tool to scrape a bit of this away, and it's just cool.
Tracy said, I took out my Monarch panel from last year and I want to do the anthracite technique on the urn now.
You should.
You know what else?
What?
On your Monarch butterfly stencil, that technique could look really cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like a rusty.
That would be a great Halloween project to do.
Oh, that would be cool.
Okay, so there you go. Now what I'm gonna do, and again, here's my caveat, you guys. I always want to let my mediums dry completely before I add another layer on top. So just remember that if you're rushing it, that could be a part of why you're getting your product chipping off. You can use that to your advantage or not.
Yes, Stephanie, you don't want a chippy paint on your home.
No. I could just see JR, like, when we're ready to do our back entryway, like, okay, honey, on these pillars, I'd like us to apply a cracking medium over the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Seriously.
I just had my chippy, cracky front porch redone.
I was just gonna say,
That's what most of
I was
us
just,
do.
when I think of chippy cracky, I think of my front porch that needs to be redone. That's all I think of, and I don't like
I
how it
had
looks.
composite decking put down and new stairs made, and they wrapped the posts in vinyl. It's like, I'm not painting it.
No.
One more
Nope.
time.
Yeah, it's a job, isn't it?
Such a job. Talk about spindles. No, thank you.
Oh, but this just deepened this a little bit, but still leaves it that kind of holiday-ish vibe to it.
Oh,
It takes away that shiny new
The
look.
real
It just
shininess.
gives
I
it
agree, Leah.
the aged antique look.
Yes.
That's
It's still
such
a little shimmery.
a little
But
bit.
it's got a little shimmer going
Yeah.
on. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna ask my friend Leah to go dry that for me.
This one?
Yep. And I am going to quickly dry this little lady. I don't know why I keep saying that, because it's just like a little lady right here. And then we're gonna decorate these out. I'm gonna show you something really super cute. Oh, see how I left it a little heavier there, and it just gives it a little bit more grunge. I purposefully chipped away some of that white. So good. Oh, it's so good, you guys.
Is anybody having trouble with Facebook besides Deborah?
Uh-oh.
No one else has said that, so.
Okay. I think it's good. Okay, we're dry. All right, so I went downstairs and I'm like, I want to do something pretty and something for the holiday, right? For the holiday ahead.
Yes. Sorry, Tracy said, and you can name her Patina.
Oh, Patina. We have these sets, and we have 6 of.
What are they called? Can you tell me what they're called?
6 of each, 5 of the large. They're called vintage tinsel trees with bells.
Aptly named.
Yeah, they are of a vintage style. These wonderful little tinsel trees, and every one of them has a tiny bell on it.
They're really cute.
And of course, they come all wiggledy squiggledy, but then you just can arrange these leaves and so forth. But they have a little wood base, so they would stand individually on their own. There's 3 different sizes. But what I did is, see the base? This base, you can unscrew this base. All right? Save it in case you want to use it for something else. But I took the base off of it. I unscrewed that base.
Just everybody, if anybody is having trouble on Facebook, we're also live over on YouTube. So it seems like we're having a pretty clear connection there. So you can always hop right over there. Just look for Ellen-J Goods on Facebook.
Thank you.
I mean, sorry, YouTube.
And then let me try to switch my camera a little bit here. Whoops. Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so what I did is, you want to drill a hole. If your spindle or your furniture leg doesn't have a hole in it already, you can drill a hole down through the top. See? Mine had one, and this just happened to fit right down in there. And then we can arrange, but I just think that this is so cute. Oh, sorry, I'm close to the microphone. Sorry about that. Look at that. Like, can you imagine? Even this popped into some that have little green, spindly Charlie Brown trees. Would be so cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute, you guys. Can you see that? Oh, how sweet is that?
Michelle said, not a chippy question, but what product would I use to achieve a textured translucent finish over a poster? That's tricky. I was gonna say like pouring glaze, but that's pretty smooth.
A textured what?
Translucent finish.
Yee. Textured. What do you mean by textured?
Danette said those remind her of her great-grandma's aluminum tree that had a rotating disc that changed the color of the tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how cute. This is cute. So I'm going to put this, let me pull this back
Oh,
up.
that is so cute, Mom.
And I'm going to pop this behind us, and you'll be able to get a better look at it. Once it's back there, we'll come back
So
to it. But here's my other base, all right? And sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, so this is the other base that I created. I just happen to have a dome that could fit, right?
It's perfect.
How about that? You can find domes, right? You can find them. Use clock cases, whatever. But let me give you a sneak peek of the Tim Holtz Christmas and how we can do a little something with this.
Why don't we just show the Tim Holtz Christmas?
I will. Well, because we're already at 59 minutes and I do have to
Well,
go.
no. We started, it's 2:45. We started at 1:45.
Yeah, I know. We just hit an hour.
Oh, duh. Yes.
Okay?
It's okay.
Losing it.
This is... These are our deer. There's 4 of them in the package. 2 larger and 2 smaller. These are fantastic. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Like you could pop those in there. You could put, and of course we would paint those up or glitter them or, do something like that. I'm looking for my alpine trees. I had all this out showing my mom today.
I know.
They're there. These are new, the alpine trees. They're skinnier and taller. Well, I don't know if they're necessarily taller, but they are skinnier. But
Skinnier than the ones that I already got. I need to get more.
we also have the woodland trees.
Well, we'll look at your order, Leah. I'm not sure.
But look at these. Oh my gosh.
The base is crooked, that's why you're having trouble.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bigger when
of
it's
course. Well, I have like fluffy fur on here and you would glue them in, you would glue them down too, so. And how about, just for the heck of it, and you could put a few of these in there. Again, I'm not gluing anything, I'm just placing.
Probably even missed that cotton if you wanted to.
I
At the
could,
stress.
I could, yep. But
I like
again,
the
I
all
just,
white.
I
It's
just want to
pretty.
give you like an idea of what you can do here. I mean, just
How cute.
as simple as that, like without doing another thing.
Okay, that's cute, Mom.
See that, you guys?
Okay, Michelle said the poster is decoupage to a wood backing. I just wanted some texture like slate bumps, but still see the poster.
I don't know. Because it would have to be transparent. That's.
Yeah, you could definitely put those little trees in a shadow box. So cute.
Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys. Do you want a quick peek at the Tim Holtz stuff, the new stuff? Tell me.
You need to put up my pasties.
All right, these are the pearl baubles for Christmas, and we have got all the mica, the colors of the Christmas mica stains. They are going on our website.
They've been on the website.
The Christmas colors
The
are?
Christmas ones?
Oh, okay.
Put them on earlier this
Well,
week.
how about that? So we can spray the trees with those Christmas colors, but so those are the deer, and they come in 2 sizes.
Don't forget we have little miniature tree stands too.
I got those already.
Those are
And
so
I'm just going to show the new that we have right
Okay.
now. These are from a few years ago. You might remember the snowman and the Santa. Well, Tim has added, oh my gosh, a tin soldier. A tin soldier.
Like a wood, like a nutcrackery type.
Yes, yep. So, and here's the other thing. So you get the package of 3, but they come in a bigger size too. So imagine how you can use these for varying sizes of domes, vignettes. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. And these can all be painted with acrylic paints. So cute. So those are the salvaged figures in 2 sizes and the salvaged deer. 2 of them are under there. Let's go to the backdrops real quick. Ideology backdrops. This has got so much good stuff. I love. My mom and I were going through this stuff. Just look at this. Look at this. It's like an entire marching band, and they're all in elf costumes. So you'll see a couple of the old favorites in here. I'm so glad the candy stripe one is back. But I mean, there's also some really great new, very retro, vintagey kind of looks to these, and a lot of great like texture. Look at those. Look at those.
You
How
can find
beautiful.
all of this on our website under the category Tim Holtz Christmas. I've also made it the pinned comment on Facebook, that collection, and I'll put it in the description on.
These are fantastic. These are beautiful. Look at this big buffalo check. Looks like a big cozy flannel shirt. So nice, and a lot of good neutral stuff. That's a pretty new pattern right there. Wow, love it. Okay, so those are the Christmas backdrops for this year. We have everything in stock. We're still waiting for the confections
and
right.
sticker books.
Yep.
We have them on our website. They'll be here soon.
We have our baseboards and transparencies, which I love that we have, because I always get excited about these baseboards because they have it's just packed. It's jam-packed full. Some really awesome window shapes. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. Like, can you imagine that on the front of a journal?
Put Santa behind it, looking.
How about
up
this
there.
on the front of your journal? And how about putting one of these transparencies behind it to make leaded glass? Like, how cool is that? So that is our baseboards and transparencies.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
A lot of great Christmas sentiments, and honest to goodness, I use these. You've seen me use this kind of stuff on all kinds of, well, look, right here. Check it out, right there. The only bit of Tim Holtz on this is this. Okay, a lot of great stuff. Our hearts are filled with wonder. I love that.
Aww.
I know. Oh, you know I want to start making stuff with this so badly. But I still got a little bit of fall left in me. I really do. A little bit of Halloween. Okay, this is great. These are the layer frames with the Christmas print. They're stitched around here. We've used these in different journal projects. These are great. All these layer frames. So cool. You can tie little stuff onto these strings, but it's got that stitching right around it for those of you that aren't comfortable with stitching. So Tim Holtz goes live on Saturday, I believe, on YouTube for his 3-hour extravaganza of sharing all the new Ideology Christmas and showing what his makers have created for the season. And oh my gosh, I always get so inspired when I see that stuff. Oh, look at all of this. Look at these little labels and the candy sticks. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some classic favorites in here, but look at the new stuff too. Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Oh, I love it all. Snowdrift candy cups. Now, wouldn't you just love to bite one of those?
Sue said, I now feel like I should have gotten 2 backdrops because both sides are so wonderful. I have
You
a
know-
hard time deciding. I hate wasting one of the sides.
Sue, I'm going to tell you something right now. I always do. I always have 2. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Like, here you go. Look, there is a sweet little, look at with the blue in that. Like that, you could literally just layer that right over that. Oh, jeepers creepers.
This is a good idea from Emily. She said, I would love a Tim Holtz review of all the sprays, oxides, alcohol inks. I don't get the results and I don't know their uses and differences. I think it is a lot to understand and it would be great to do a video about that.
It would, which is why he does 3-hour videos showing all that stuff.
But
right?
you have a different way of
Yeah.
teaching.
Oh, check
and
it out.
some people like to learn from you.
Remember those little books that I made for our Halloween house? Little Halloween. Look at that. Oh, it's even got little book covers, Leah. Leah, there's little book covers. Oh,
Good.
so much cute stuff. Stamps and red and green and just so traditional vintage Christmas. Those are the ephemera pack. This is always one of my favorites are the layers.
And we just got all of this yesterday afternoon. So for those of you
Yes.
that ordered and are waiting, I'm gonna, as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna pack those up and get them out before post
So
office closes.
What is the difference between the layers and the ephemera? Ephemera is a thinner paper. Layers has a coating on it, and it's like a cardstock, a thicker cardstock, okay?
Okay.
And this, and I love, he did this with the Halloween release, included the Christmas people, our Christmas family, with the layers. So that, because honest to goodness, how are you going to use like 200 Christmas people, right? And there's some cute, there's some old family members, there's some new ones. Oh my good, look, I love her. She is so cute. She's in my Christmas journal. I used him too, but so much good stuff. But these are sturdier. They're a little sturdier. How about oh my gosh, there's a whole family. I like these three guys. I actually caught one. They're so cute. I used these guys in one of my candy store, like they were factory workers, and I colored the shirts in different like Christmas colors.
Cute.
It was cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Oh, we have some old relatives, some new relatives. I love each and every
It's
one
like
of
she's
you.
looking through a personal family album.
I really,
every
I
time.
am. Oh, look at, there's old Uncle Fred right there. Oh my goodness. Haven't seen him in years. Ooh, she needs some Christmas spirit, I'm going to tell you right now. Wow. These two little girls, I love them. They're back. She's new, I think. Look at that with her little hat. Think of putting a teeny tiny little pom-pom on there.
Cute.
So much good stuff. Oh, check these Santas out. Look at these, you guys. Nice.
Love them. Love the wreath.
Welcome sunshine in the Alleghenies.
Cute.
Where's that sleigh? Can you imagine that little Santa sleigh with that too? Because of the blue.
That would be very
pine
cute.
cone.
Very pretty. Oh, little frame. Oh, look at. I mean, my goodness. Check that out. Like, there you go. How about that?
Just wonderful.
Oh, this is new. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, see, I'm just kind of looking through these myself. She's so cute and a little spooky. Look at these. Look at these four sisters.
Adorable.
How sweet is that?
I can do four sisters in a photograph.
Yeah.
That's layers and paper dolls. We have, let's look at our metal. This is Deck the Halls. These are adornments. We love to color these with alcohol inks and add these special little touches around frames and so forth. Here are the Christmas tags, word plaques. We wish you a Merry Christmas, Season of Magic, Joyful Wishes, 25, a nice star. This is neat. This is a thick, chunky, festive marquee. Season's
I love
greetings and Merry Christmas. And it's heavy.
It's so cute.
This is neat. Oh my gosh. I'm imagining so many things for that. These are little pine cones, little resin pine cones. Like layer these up with this and a couple of these little snowballs. Oh dear me. Little
Cute.
resin pine cones. Pop them under a little cloche. Of course, the Christmas tiny lights.
And those are festive colors, which I think is so cute.
Confections.
Adorable.
We're still waiting for the rest of these, and we're waiting for our
sticker
Christmas
books.
sticker book.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, they didn't ship everything all at once. So, but you can bet your boots I am going to be doing something really cute with these. And let me see. What else? Oh, I may as well show you right now. 2 new texture pastes from Tim. We have the Sparkle texture paste and Snowfall.
Gorgeous.
And they're different than Pentart. I'm telling you, they're different. They are a different type of a product. So there you go, all you texture lovers. And These are our distress inks. We just got all of these. We got set 5 and 6, which are the newest ones. And then we
have all 1 through 6.
we have 1 through 6 now. They won't ever be doing any other colors of these, according to Mr. Holtz himself. So I think it'd be fun to just grab some paper and some stencils and show these colors sometime, and show some pretty effects that you can get with this and with this. We can do that live one of these days, if that would make everybody happy. Let's do it, all right? So, there you go. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're at 1 hour and 15.
And we won't see you until next Friday, is that right? Unless you decide to pop on?
I might pop on. I just might.
Okay.
If I do, I'll certainly let you know in the text group. So if you're not part of our text group,
Okay. She's malfunctioning. You got me. This is a hologram test I was doing.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this behind me, but here is the little metallic post that we just made today. Here is our other candle stand, pumpkin stand, dome, cloche holder.
Diet Coke cloche.
That
is so cute.
Let me see if I can get up a little closer.
So just because Mom is gone, L&J Goods is still open. You can still email me, info@lnjgoods.com with any questions. Our website is open. The store will be open. I will be here holding down the fort. Don't fret, but they will miss you.
Big old head out of the way here so you can see these, you guys. Is it next week? As our first class.
Yep.
For our shadow box class. The 25th. 25th.
So the week after next, right? It's not this Monday coming up.
Oh, no, because we won't be here.
Yeah, the Monday
The following
after.
Monday. A week from Monday.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, so close up. I'll take some pretty pictures of what we did today.
Those are a little blurry, so let's take some pictures.
Take some pretty pictures of what I did today and share those with you guys. But until then, have a great weekend, and maybe we'll see you Monday. But if not, for sure, next Friday.
Yes.
So let us know if you have any questions, and remember, we're open.
Yeah.
Megan's here, and we're getting those orders out
Yes, of course.
like crazy.
I'm literally going to race downstairs as soon as we're done here. Because the post office closes at 4:30.
I know.
So I got to
get as many out as we can.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Bye. And my little thingamabob. And there it goes.